Welcome back, everybody. It is 5 till midnight. As always, we're a little bit late, but that's all right. How's everybody doing?
I'll let you go after this hockey game. How I'm doing?
The Rangers suck.
Well, they already won.
I don't think Sam's doing well because I hear lots of crashing and banging over there.
Yeah. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. We're doing awesome, but I am quitting this garbage-ass show because you guys won't respect my authority, and I fucking quit. And E-Girl, what I'm going to do now is I am going... This is my coming out as well, guys. I'm changing my association. I'm now a woman. I'm an E-Girl. I identify as an E-Girl. I got the shirt to prove it.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Yep, I got my E-Girl hat. This is what I'm doing. And you guys need to respect my new gender identity, which is E-Girl. But I'm leaving the show. I will come back. I'll come back eventually. I know you guys will miss me. But for now, I need to concentrate on my journey and live my truth.
Okay, I have a lot of points. I have a lot of bullet points. One, always thought you were a chick. So that's just news to me that you weren't. Two, Sam's kind of fucking skinny fat. He has zero tone in his body. That's crazy. Three, you're gay, I believe, is three.
They're gross.
You don't want it? You don't like it?
No one wants this.
This is my gender identity. You guys cannot insult me on it or you're committing a hate crime, and that's what you're doing right now. You guys are hate criming me.
Good.
You guys are fucking hate criming me.
You should get the lint out of your belly button.
Yeah.
You're like a boomer comedian, dude. You're using bits from like 7 years ago.
Yeah, he's doing.
I'm British.
Well, that would explain why you're so gay.
Shout out Real Cattleman. Sam's going to quit. Thank the Lord for miracles still occurring, showing us his love.
You know what? I do believe in God.
Yeah.
That's being transphobic, Real Cattleman. This is not okay.
Like, Real
I'm going to report you to the cyber police.
You want to replace this fucking...
All right, we got my replacement here, though.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
Tower Gang Toad.
Let's go.
There are two of us now. What are you going to do? We win.
I don't know.
We win. And now Tower Gang Toad is now the producer of 5 Till Midnight as well, and you guys will rock it to the stars because he's better than all of you.
Oh, these are two
Oh, wait. Rex really said I prayed Mike was typo as a gay.
Dude,
Bananas!
He's taking over for Sam. Look at this guy.
First of
He's
all...
eating a banana.
The physiognomy, the bananas.
That's my president.
Is that how you pronounce it? Look, man, you need a president who's able to take various phallic objects in their mouth with ease.
Do we all
Just
take our
not
shirt
from
off?
the Jews.
I have
Yeah,
to take my
just
shirt
not
off?
from the Jews.
Is that part of it?
We
If
could
I follow you, did I take my shirt off?
We could do it.
If you want to emasculate me.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that to my press. I can't do that to El Press.
The second time Toad was on my show, we did it was me, Duke, and Toad, and we all did it shirtless. I ran my intro with I ran my intro with a shirt on, and then by the time the intro was done, nobody had a shirt on.
Yeah, I do feel like though I'm being punked by Toad right now. I feel like he's outmanning us.
That's
I'm gonna let it happen.
natural state, baby.
Dude, he showed up just crushing a banana.
How many bananas do you own? You had like bushels of bananas.
Dude, he's cooking Sam.
I got
how do you feel?
More than a monkey.
So, which leads me to believe you just do that for the bit, because if you did, that's amazing. If you didn't, why do you have so many bananas?
I like smoothies.
Fair. Okay.
Wow.
Answered. Sam likes dick in his mouth, and that's just his replacement.
My God, look at holy fuck! Look at him go in on that muffin.
That's my second reason.
That's
Jesus
fair.
Christ!
You should try competitive eating.
I have.
Not you, I mean Sam, but yeah, okay. Have you really?
Dude, Sam, you look like a toddler right now. You got crumbs everywhere. There's
look
probably
like
fucking crumbs in your happy trail.
Bro, you look like you look like Brad and Angelina's kid.
Dude, I got turned down for an eating challenge once as well. They didn't let me do it. At
Why?
They're like, you're gonna win, so just
at Pizza Bar in Miami, they didn't let me do the whatever the hell it was. They have some really hot wing challenge or something. They just looked at me. They're like, no. I'm like, get the fucking manager right now. Yeah.
Are
no,
you carrying
seriously.
them?
I was, dude, I was with a bunch of my coworkers, and
Is there Indian men on that light pole? What the fuck's going on there?
No, that is the Kelseys.
it looks like the Indian version of Step Brothers.
No, it's not the Kelseys.
Sam is so gay for the
it's
Eagles.
Step Street Shitters it's my favorite movie actually. It's the Bollywood version of Step Brothers.
That's the Kelseys. That's what they just said.
So, okay, maybe
My
this makes me...
coworkers like followed me to a pizza bar in Miami because I was like, I'm doing the fucking wing challenge. We're gonna do it. I show up. The woman like who was there at the desk or whatever, the register, like had no idea what I was talking about basically, or she told me no. I said, get the manager out here. He came out and he looked at me and told me no as well. He's like, yeah, we're not doing that. I'm like, dude, you have a wall of flame right over here. Like I'm doing it right now. And no, they just didn't let me do it. Like, nope, we're not making you the wings. Like fuck you, man.
Wall of flame. That sounds so gay.
Look how short the shorts are. My
I
God.
wanted to
Yeah,
be on it.
It's just, I was trying to listen to Toad's story, but I was just distracted by Sam's fucking awful legs. They're terrible.
I've done
There's
other
nothing
wing
there.
challenges before too, though. And I've done 3 pounds of whoopie pie in like an hour and a half before. I've done
Holy fuck.
3 boxes of Girl Scout Samoas in an hour.
Jesus.
I mean,
Holy fuck,
Thin Mints,
dude.
Thin Mints rule.
Okay, so how
Mints are solid.
I have to ask the question, how does it feel going out?
Oh, the various like hot challenges.
No, well,
worst-
I mean that and like all the cookies and shit.
Oh, like the cookies and stuff. It's like delivering a baby out of your asshole.
Isn't that how babies are born?
I think so.
Through the butt?
I'm not sure. I have the leg up on women. Women think that delivering a baby is painful. No. Delivering a shit baby after you just ate 3 boxes of Girl Scout Samoas, that's the real pain in life. I needed a fucking epidural.
So delivering a Samoan is definitely probably more painful than a baby.
Yeah, that was a shit baby. The shit baby was a Samoan, exactly. A big fat football player.
Polynesian.
So maybe this makes me a bad person. I ran this past my wife earlier. So I am reprogramming. We have the new Cadillac Lyrics coming out, and there's a bulletin where you're supposed to reprogram every single module on them. And I did like 5 or 6, and I finally got to the radio, which is like a big pain in the ass. There's like multiple steps that you have to go through, and it wouldn't go through. So I got on the phone and was talking to General Motors assistants, and this guy answered the phone, and he was either Indian or Asian. I couldn't quite tell.
It's the same
but-
thing, Kyle. You fucking racist.
Did anyone just catch Sam running?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
How could you he looked like a stork.
Well, I'm getting okay. So, like, the moral of the story was that, like, what he had to manually take over my computer to like go through and look at some settings and stuff. Is it bad that I was like nervous that he was gonna like completely fuck my computer with malware because
No.
he was like Asian or Indian?
No, I think that's
No,
fair.
it's a valid fear.
Okay.
Very valid fear. Speaking of valid fears, Toad, you'll be interested in this. I bet the money line on the Maple Leafs because a turtle told me to. So let's go Maple Leafs. You know?
You're rooting against my team. Oh wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually,
what's up
also,
Fuck you.
let's go Rangers.
Yeah, good luck.
Want to
with
know
that.
so far in the playoffs, baby.
Yeah, against a team that basically doesn't exist.
What'd you say?
They're playing against a team that doesn't exist and shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Well, they are, and we're winning, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, so a turtle told me to bet the Maple Leafs, so I bet a pretty substantial amount on the Maple Leafs. And they're losing 2-1. Because that's the animal that's betting.
Let's fucking go, Bruins!
Yeah, they're winning 2-1 the Bruins.
Fuck yeah. I was at the game the other night, man. Bruins
Dude,
game 1, Celtics game 1. I'm going to all that shit.
Dude, hockey rules, especially hockey playoffs, fucking rule live, dude. It's the most fun shit
Yeah,
in
and
the
then I
world.
skipped tonight to shove a banana down my throat. I don't know
Yeah, that's
what's
fair.
wrong
I
with
mean,
me.
that's definitely better.
And hang out with
for
a bunch
sure.
of faggots.
Yeah, but that's
Wow,
Something
dude.
wrong
that's
with
like
it.
your nature, though. That's just doing what you do.
No. You see my titties jiggle when I laugh? It's kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't even know where Sam genuinely is. Like, there's no way he's in Connecticut.
He's-
Connecticut's not a real place, so who the fuck knows?
He's Where is he? It's pitch black out.
It's pitch black. That's what I'm saying. I have no idea.
He's in a black person's asshole.
Oh Jesus!
Probably.
That's dark.
They're usually
literally.
in his asshole.
No, because he went all the Decepticon round. They don't fuck with that.
I don't know, because I think it just started getting dark here. I don't think it's not pitch black like that here on the East Coast yet. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still kind of light out here. If I open up
Yeah.
my blinds, you'd probably be able to see it's still a little bit of daylight. So I tried shirataki noodles, which if you guys don't know what those are, they're like very, very low calorie noodles. And I found out that it's a lot like corn, if you follow my drift, as in, corn in, corn out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of gross, because every time you take a dump, I'm like obligated to look at it. So I looked at it, and when I saw noodles and felt noodles coming out of my ass, I'm like, I don't know if I could ever eat these again.
Those weren't noodles though. Those are those worms that you get in your asshole that eat the jizz that's stuck in your asshole if you've had a bunch of gay sex.
Well, I mean, at least that sounds
science.
productive.
That's science. It's just a science, Kyle.
It's productive at least. I mean, it keeps the shit clean.
Dude, Toad,
right.
I have to ask, dude, how what's it like being on stage with like people that take themselves really seriously?
Wait, with no shoes on,
Yeah.
It's kind of fun because it's the only situation where I actually feel masculine.
That's fair, dude. No, what's wild? That Georgia debate. Toad went up there without shoes and stuff, and still walked away miles ahead of Jacob Hornberger. that's how much he sucks.
He dropped out. He's not raising funds for the poll or whatever that they have for the presidential debates. I'm in 6th right now, as far as I know. So go to lp.org/poll and give me some money to get me on stage. Beat Lars Mapstead out, or beat him off, whichever.
Yeah,
you
Wait,
want to say.
what is it? lp.org/poll.
Poll.
Okay.
Not like riding a pole, but like
No,
Okay.
that's when you vote for Chase Oliver.
like a questionnaire, right? lp.org/POLE is Chase Oliver's page.
Actually, you know where he is tonight? Right in Bucks County, right where I am. Because
Oh,
he's doing the fucking presidential run stuff. So for the county meeting tonight, that's where he is.
Yeah, I'm doing absolutely none of that, and I'm still
That's what's hilarious
gonna
about
beat
it.
some of these people.
Holy crap.
Have
Yeah,
you
it's
like
wild.
campaigned the country yet, dude? Have you like fucking
Oh yeah, I sent LP Alaska a video where I did the white power symbol. I'm going all out for this campaign.
That's fucking great.
My campaign is awesome.
dude?
That's so fucking funny.
Okay, I am kind of glad. So let's kind of walk through some of these candidates. Mike Termott raised $1,350.
He's a cop.
Yeah, and he did that cringy ass video of him singing the national anthem. Charles
no.
Belay, I have no idea who that is. He only raised $100.
Dude,
Charles Belay
I've seen him
he's a
one
big
time.
pharma plant.
He was,
Chase,
I think in
yeah, go.
Florida or something like that. I think I saw him in like the Florida. Wait, Joe, is that the Georgia one?
I was at the Georgia one. Yeah.
I know we were.
What is
But so
Sam?
was that
what
guy
the
there?
fuck's-
Was that guy Charles Belay the Georgia one?
Belay? No.
No, I think
met
it's the
him,
Florida one. He's fucking weird, dude.
I
They're
met him
all
in
weird.
Massachusetts. Dude, he's pro-vax. He's pro all like the COVID shit. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck he's doing other than trying to subvert. I think he's paid by Big Pharma. That's
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
that's all I can gather. Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, as much as the Libertarian Party's kind of a joke, at least he's only raised $100. Chase Oliver with pronouns.
Oliver.
In bio. Yeah.
Chase Oliver, gay, wants to trans children. He's
$1,705.
Yo, can
Toad.
you-
Look at my man Toad.
Dude, the Ken Bone picture, so funny.
I'm still behind Lars right now, man. I gotta leap ahead of him.
Yeah, but I mean, you're
This
not
is
that
so
far
funny.
behind him.
Can you
Well,
scroll back
fucking
up
Lars-
to Mike Jermat's picture real quick?
Yeah.
In this picture, he looks like the weasel from Roger Rabbit.
Lars Mapstead didn't he spend like multiple six figures?
So much money to be made.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's,
and then-
all of his money is from porn. He's a porn
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
entrepreneur.
Adult friend finder.
Yeah.
He smells like a coomer. He
No, that-
likes me. When you hang out
That
with
can't
him,
be
he's,
it. That
he
can't
does
be
like
on.
me.
That was
at
too
least.
loud.
Josh Smith, obviously based.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's that's another one of our guys. And he's raised, I think, the most or second most. Did he raise it? Yeah, no, actually, I think
He's
did raise the most.
ahead, I think. Yeah, he's got the most.
Yeah, actually.
Okay,
I don't know who either of these two
Those people are.
Yeah.
I'm outrunning the blacks, which is
Ironic. Very ironic.
Rechtenwald raised 1430, who I like Rec. He's all right. He's kind of boring,
He's
but
all
he's
right.
all right.
Yeah.
No,
He likes
listen.
me. I agree
Yeah.
with him. I just think he's boring. I agree with him on almost everything.
No, yeah, he's cool. Him and Josh. I mean, like especially like I said, I shared a flight with Rex, and we talked for like a good hour and a half, and like
Yeah.
he's cool, dude. He's he's just like his thing isn't fucking yelling and shit. That's not his thing. That's Josh's thing.
Yeah.
Let Josh do it. Like if he
So
starts doing it, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, between the two of them, I would say it's almost like a toss-up for me. Josh kind of has like the fiery passion. Rec is a little bit more well-read, at least as far as I could tell. But I mean, they're both great guys. So I mean, if it went to either one of them, I'd be good with it. Or if it went to Toad, I'd be good with it too.
Yeah,
for,
of course.
For second place behind me is what you're talking about.
Right, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think Josh and Rec are both just gonna attack Chase Oliver at the fucking DC convention.
You gotta
He's
attack
good.
him, dude.
It would be dumb to attack each other.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm-
Well, I'm worried about that because Josh, myself, and Rec might split votes.
You are gonna split votes.
Fuck.
Of course
damn.
you are, dude. All three of you are. Of course. That's crazy.
Well, then
to have to think that.
probably what, and I mean, this is no way, advice or telling you what to do, but I mean, if you're worried about that, then you could always drop out and
Or
endorse one of them.
support Chase Oliver.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, wait, no. And then he'll be like, no, too late. I already endorsed you. Now he's stuck. And then he had to go around being like, Toad's endorsement. And everybody's going to hate him.
Dude, we need the Tower Gang ticket. It would be so insane because Clint is running for vice president and he's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
So imagine that if it's me. And
Who
Clint,
else is running under vice
Don't
president? He's the
truly
no
only know
idea.
that Clint was doing it. That's it. I only know Clint. I
It's
don't. I
just
never hear
Clint.
another name. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
No
the
idea.
only one.
So he's probably going to get it. Unless, like, Josh or Rec drop out to fucking run vice, but they're not going to do it. So it's probably just going to be
No.
Clint.
No, it'll be Clint.
Right. Which would be interesting. Dude, God damn it. It's too loud.
Mute this guy.
Even if it's part of the bit, it's too loud. It just can't be done.
Dude.
He's walking his dog.
He's wearing short shorts. He's outside in the dark somewhere. I think he's chainsawing.
He's mowing the grass.
I-
mowing the grass.
cutting off
Not the
limbs
dog.
or
Oh, yeah,
something.
it's not a dog. That's
That's a
lawnmower.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
Oh, I hope he
dismembering
lays
dead
down in front of it.
bodies with a chainsaw. That's not what he's doing.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking bit. Hey, by the way, the best part about this bit was bringing Toad in without my knowledge. The rest of this bit sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. He keeps going.
This bit sucks, but thank God that Toad came in.
Yeah, I have to replace him. That's the whole deal.
The whole
So-
yeah, well, good job. You're doing better. You're producing better, even.
I've got the bananas. Yeah, I'm not producing at all. I'm doing
The audio quality is good. We don't have to worry about we don't have to worry about you playing Elden Ring for 2 hours straight, even and leave it on silent with no sound for the next 40 or for like 45 minutes straight after
So
we
even
get
people
off.
genuinely wanted to watch you play Elden Ring, they couldn't.
Oh, you would just see Sam getting his ass handed to him with no sound.
Yeah. Thank you, Rex. Thank you. He goes, I would rather watch Bert Kreischer than watch Sam's bit.
Wait,
It's
he
fucking
thinks
terrible.
I'm
Oh.
Bert Kreischer? He thinks
No.
I'm Bert Kreischer. I'm not being funny enough.
No. He just thinks Sam's bit in general is trash, not you.
Oh.
By the way, I was in Minnesota this last weekend. No one should live there. Just no one should live there. It's too cold. It was 34 degrees and snowing. I was like,
Oh,
no.
fuck
Josh lives
you.
in Iowa, which is basically the same thing.
Dude, first of all, I'm gonna send this to myself, and then this is the picture I took from the hotel, and then you tell me what country I'm in.
Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back, Rex? Is this where you want to be? Is this where you want to be?
Dude, Sam's wearing the fucking the pedo symbol there on his necklace.
Yes, I was gonna say that before, but he's doing his bit, so I don't know if it was part of the
Holy
bit or not.
shit.
Oh my god, he just went in on that banana. That was the most aggressive fucking banana bite I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least he's doing his. At least
By Eagle!
He's envisioning that it's a little boy's cock based on.
This is a Polynesian symbol, and you are a racist.
Are we on YouTube? Am I gonna get this channel nuked? I haven't dropped an N-bomb yet. I almost accidentally did. That's right.
Okay. You guys see this picture?
No.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No idea.
Whoa.
Bro,
Whoa.
what country is that?
Looks like Mother Russia.
Thank you. It's
It does
Duluth,
look like
Minnesota.
yeah, it's the Soviet Union.
Bro, I texted Neil. I texted him this picture. I said, bro, it looks like the CCCP built this. This is fucking nuts. He's like, are you in North Korea?
It's all brutalist architecture. If it was North Korea, there wouldn't be any buildings at all. But
Dude, it's gray. I didn't like alter this picture.
Yeah.
It's just gray and sad.
It's all brutalist architecture, like
Yeah.
the Boston City Hall. That is, who would want to live there? It's a
And then-
socialist hellscape.
And then like beyond that structure in the background is Lake Superior. It's like just all water, but you just can't even see it.
Oh,
So it was-
you were in Duluth? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
was
you were
awful.
at least in like Minneapolis.
No, I landed there. By the way, best
What?
airport.
You landed there, and then you had to go up to
I
Duluth.
had to drive 2.5 hours to Duluth. It was awful. But
You're
you're driving through
like
just
6.
no, it's 2.5. But Minneapolis Airport, best airport I've ever been to. I'm not even kidding. It's
Really?
sick. It's like
Alright.
it's like a
Wow.
mall. Dude, they had a second floor with a golf simulator, like a Top Golf type setup,
Mall of
Oh.
America, man.
where you could just fucking hit golf balls. Yeah, I think it's just a thing in Minneapolis, I guess. You can just
Hell
hit golf
yeah.
balls, get fucking ripped by a bar right next to it. It's pretty sick. They have like a lot of cool shit.
Nice.
Anyway,
my
fuck Duluth,
favorite is-
Minnesota.
Yeah, my favorite's probably DFW out of the ones that I've been to, just because even though it's enormous, which usually sucks, like the Atlanta one's enormous and it's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, go
Horrible.
to the Charlotte. Yeah, go to the Charlotte one. The
Depends
Charlotte
on the
one's
term,
fucking
also terrible.
enormous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DFW,
Well,
though,
you know what? I kind of got to give it to the Charlotte airport because they did have like the thing where you could go play Xbox games in the
Whoa,
one
what?
office.
I didn't know that. When I was there?
Yes. So my wife and I did that. I think it was the time before we got married. We went down to Sarasota, I want to say, and we had a layover there. And they literally had like Halo up in a one of the little like rooms off to the side. It was pretty fucking cool.
Hell
Yeah, no, Minneapolis. This was by far I didn't know that, but Minneapolis Airport was fucking great. And they had, like I said, it was like a mall environment. So they had like all these fucking like really high end stores in some place. And like I walked by a candy one, and I just saw like this maple pecan white chocolate covered bear thing. I was like, well, I'm not gonna knock at that. So it's like
Sounds-
buying shit throughout the fucking airport, like a little fucking dainty bitch. Like, ooh, what's
It
this?
sounds
Ooh.
gay and delicious. Like a
And
bear
so gay
claw
and
type of
delicious,
thing.
dude.
Yeah. Those are
It was
awesome.
so fucking good.
Yeah,
So
DFW, I
good.
snuck into the Delta Club when I was there on the way to a bachelor party in Vegas at one point. Yeah.
How was it? How was it inside? I never been inside of one of those.
It was upscale. It was pretty cool. They had I was a drinker back then too, so I was sitting next to a couple of pilots, and they thought that I belonged there for whatever reason. I have no idea why. I was dressed like shit. They're just like, oh, this guy is probably a rich guy like us, right? They were just
That's-
telling me all these ridiculous stories. I don't even know if I'd be able to tell any of them because they involve infidelity and other things like that. The very typical. Well, I don't know what their names were, but the very typical stories you would think that they would have, they do have.
Dude, I feel like the Sky Lounges of today are like the old like brothels of yesteryear, where it's like passerbys would like share stories.
It's
like they go
yeah, like
they go
up
off
in the
on their own
air.
way.
It's like I'm talking to George Clooney here.
Yeah. That's how
I was like,
envision
can you
it.
point me in the direction of some of these ladies, please?
Yo, I also heard that like if you belong to one of those clubs, you only get like a limited access amount a year. Like you don't get to go unlimited times. Like you only get like 10.
Yeah,
It's like a
he
cutoff.
tried to get me into one because he is in one of them. He tried to get me into one in Atlanta, and they like turned us down.
He looked at both of you guys. You're like,
I
no.
don't remember exactly why, but
Wow.
Yeah, Minnesota's trash. It's just too cold. People are cool, but it's just the state sucks. I asked the bartender at the hotel. I was like, I complained about leaving Pennsylvania to, because like 55, and I was like, I'm sorry if ever complaining about here, but I was like, how do you live here all year round? And she's like, oh, this is great actually, because it was the first time in 20 years it didn't hit the negatives in the winter, and I was like, oh,
Holy hell.
well,
I
I can
would-
count.
global
Yeah,
I would
warming
never go
sucks.
back. I would never go
never
back.
go back, right? I was like, dude, I could count on my hand the times it's hit negative between New York and like Bucks County, like maybe once or twice in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
I would say
crazy.
there's been a handful of times that it got to negatives. Like I think once, I want to say it was this year or last year in 2023 that it went into the negatives. And I remember I went to a restaurant down in the waterfront, which is probably like a half hour, 45 minutes away from my house. And there was literally nobody there. It was actually pretty nice. And we went to a bar and we got food like immediately. And there's just nobody in the restaurant. There was like 2 or 3 people working. So I was like, yeah. It's actually kind of cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah,
but it's cold.
But
it's very cold.
No, I like after looking at like that environment, like the picture I showed you guys, and then it's snowing. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna hang myself in this fucking hotel. Like, this is fucking dog shit.
Dude, Minnesota makes Boston look awesome.
Yeah, well, that's how I felt when I went to Toronto in the winter. I was like, dude, this city sucks. Like, this is garbage. Like, I didn't even enjoy it. I just complained the whole time about the cold. And then there was just like. When I got to it was a buddy's house that I stayed at, and there was just like 3.5 feet of snow just like along their sidewalk. I was like, how is this normal for you guys? This is insane.
Yeah, like when the bill like Buffalo when it snows like 14 feet and they're like yeah, so shovel it out. Like, what do you mean shovel it out? Like, what?
Dude, they still should have played those Buffalo Bills games.
I agree.
Started canceling that shit. Like, really?
That was gay.
Yeah, we had the famous Tuck Rule game, which is one of the worst games of all time, one of the worst calls of all time, but that was in a fucking blizzard. Got to play the game.
Exactly.
Man.
First of all, if you're that concerned about the field condition, just fucking plow the field then. Like every like quarter. Like,
dude, the Patriots in that game, they intentionally plowed it as little as possible, like within the rules, because that's what they do, right?
Right.
They're like, we got a West Coast team coming in, Oakland. Yep. Just plow it just to the level that abides by the rules and fuck them over and do that. That's what they did.
Yeah, 100%. Sports rule. I know Kyle hates it, but sports rule.
It's not that I hate it. It's just not my thing. I hate it personally, but for everybody else, I just hope they enjoy. That's all.
Yeah, like we always say, let me enjoy something. I know it's fake. I know it's all rigged. I don't care. Let me just pretend it's not for a little bit.
I just want to yell at the TV.
Yeah.
How rigged do you think it is?
So rigged, bro. After this hip drop tackle rule shit, more and more, dude. I keep thinking it's more and more rigged.
It's gonna be awful. I'm about to read a book or multiple books on that subject. I know. I'm reading a book. Oh. Yeah. I'm not Cole. I actually read.
You can read.
That's awesome.
I have a few books. I was high school valedictorian, man. I'm literate.
Boo. What is this guy bragging over here? Fuck out of here.
How big was your graduating class?
339.
Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Oh, mine was 1,000. What are you talking about?
Holy fuck. Dude, mine was 100.
70.
No, it wasn't 1,000. Sorry.
Mine was like 120.
No, it wasn't 1,000. It was probably like 400 or 500. Probably 400 or 500.
Holy fuck, that is a lot of fucking people.
Dude, there's a guy I work with at work right now, and his graduating class was 20.
That's great.
Yeah. Okay, so the school next to me, Springdale, they had their graduating class were like 20 to like 40 people.
Actually, can you look up how many people graduated in a year? Because I don't know if I'm right.
You can, if you type in your high school, they'll normally be able to pull up like your senior pictures and stuff like that, if I remember correctly.
I knew what mine was. My school was actually, it was a decent school, man. It was all white. So
nice.
So I was actually getting the best of some actual intelligent people in a lot of cases.
Are you from Boston originally?
South Shore of Massachusetts.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There were a few black people in my school, but I remember watching a few of them almost throw each other off the balcony that we had in the center of our.
We had like one in my class, and that was
it. Just every single day, just.
Is he eating a bowl of shit right now? What is that?
Maybe.
Yeah, dude. He's pretty disgusting. He's really trying to do anything for clout these days.
Yeah.
He's
trying to get more people to buy E-Girl. Or is that chocolate ice cream or is that like roast beef?
It's actually embarrassing.
He's that politician.
E-Girl, buy E-Girl.
Is that chocolate? Is that chocolate ice cream?
Yeah, it's chocolate ice cream.
Okay.
My graduating class was 180.
Holy
I feel like
fuck,
Sam
that is a
owes
big ass bowl of ice cream.
That is a ton of.
I feel like Sam owes a lot of people money because of E-Girl, and now he has to do all these embarrassing shenanigans online.
That sounds about right.
Wait, he's promoting like an OnlyFans type of thing.
Yeah, kind of.
Sure.
No.
Sure.
But we'll go with that.
Go with that.
Oh, all right. I was like, is he the?
No,
It's
model?
like a
I mean,
cryptocurrency.
the way he's dressed
He's
right
into
now,
the-
I don't know.
He's in a
Kinda-
crypto scam, dude. This is just embarrassing. What are
Kind
you
of getting a
doing?
little bit of a boner, man. He's got a pretty feminine body.
Yeah, fuck you, Luke. I mean, Typo. I'm trying to have fun. I'm having fun here. You're telling me it's embarrassing. That's not a fun insult. That makes me feel bad. Is this what you want to be when Jesus comes back? Asshole. This is why I eat ice cream.
Stop yelling to the microphone.
Look, he just does drugs. This is just like
My bad.
this is like Britney Spears shit, dude. Like, what is this? He needs
Listen.
help. He needs help.
No, I don't. Yo, I got published in the Dissident Review, so that's coming out, Volume 5, by E-Girl.
Nice.
Is that a real thing?
So,
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, sorry, I went to real for a second. Yeah, Dissident Review. I just remembered it. I'm doing that.
You know
The reason I
what
thought of
found
that.
out about you, Sam?
What?
That Eric Prince follows you on Twitter.
Who's Eric Prince?
You... Dude,
I don't know
did
who
you
it
not
is
that?
either. Who the fuck is that?
He was the founder of what's that private military force? What the hell are they called?
What?
What? Blackwater?
Blackwater? No, I do know who Eric Prince is. He follows me on Twitter.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
That's sick. Dude, the guy from Blackwater follows you on Twitter?
That's awesome.
for us.
Hey, I'm sorry if my mic's too loud. I'm gonna turn it down.
Yeah, turn it
No,
down.
you're just
dude.
yelling
I'm
into it
pretty
like a
sure it's
fucking idiot.
Eric D.
No.
Prince on Twitter. He's verified. It has his profile picture. I swear it's him. I follow him, so I hope it's him.
Yo, what the fuck? He does follow me on
your
Twitter.
enemies
I don't even
close.
follow him. What the fuck?
Yeah, and you're acting like this, dude. Blackwater.
Yeah, okay, look,
I
you're
hope
acting
he's-
like this.
I hope he saves the squad and kills your fucking gay ass. That's what I hope he does.
Hey, this is where you want to be when Jesus comes back. Listen, this is what I'm saying though. Like on Illegitimate Scholar, I'm very, very serious, and the other stuff I do is super serious. So this is my time to be silly. By E-Girl.
I know, that's why I hope he
bro.
watches
I wanna be
only this.
silly. And Eric Prince is like, this guy's
someone
really
clip
smart. I
this
should bring him
and
to
tag
Blackwater.
Eric Prince.
Dude, please
Tag
don't.
Eric Prince.
Dude, he,
I gotta stop doing this stuff. Dude,
he
I
follows-
will be legitimately upset if you do that. I do not do that, for real. Don't
That
do
means you
that.
have to do it.
I'll quit. I'll quit for real. Don't do it. Please do not do that.
Dude,
Eric Prince, dude, he follows Moicano, the UFC guy who shouted out Mises. He follows him. He follows James Lindsay, Martyr Maid. What the fuck? He's on. To
I
us.
already liked that guy.
He's on to us.
Yeah. Private military stuff's cool. You can do whatever you want, it looks like. That sounds fun. I don't know.
you should, Sam, you should watch his podcast. He's actually a really interesting guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out now.
He follows me. Nice, actually.
You do?
I didn't.
Real Eric
I
Prince. There you go.
heard the name Eric Prince before, but I didn't know who.
Oh,
it
I
was
saw
until
I
now.
saw Top get into it with
Oh,
Matt
yeah, that's what I
Walsh,
wanted to
dude.
bring up.
With Matt Walsh. Yeah.
Oh, I saw
Our
that,
dear
yeah.
our dear friend Ryan Stone, who blocked Sam on Twitter, had got Matt to clap at him once because
How can he block?
Matt posted a picture of his kids and he said, "Oh, now I've conquered my whole family." And Ryan went on a couple tweet tirade, but he said posting the fuck trophies for clout. And then there's a video of Matt on YouTube. It's the funniest thing in the world. He says, "But a YouTuber by the name of Ryan Stone said posting the F trophies for clout. The babies are trophies that I'm holding for clout." And clearly this would be upsetting to the kind of man that clearly never had a father. Something like that. It was really, really funny. I butchered it, but yeah, it's fucking
That is a
hilarious.
weak ass comeback. You little
I'm pulling up.
from wait, I forgot who. Oh, Matt Walsh. That is a weak ass comeback from Matt Walsh. That's obnoxious.
But it was funny.
No, yeah, the situation's funny.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
those
it's
guys are
hilarious.
coming down. I feel like they're like the punching bag right now. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Ryan Stone is funny as hell, dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that Daily Wire is getting their lickings. I feel like this has been a long time coming, because they're like, I don't want to say, They are kind of like
it's a problem.
Yeah.
They kind of are like the biggest representative of the right, like culturally today, and I think that needs to be torn down and destroyed.
Yeah. Like the only good person that they had, as far as I know, I think left, right? Candace Owens.
Yeah, I mean, she just she's on every side of every issue, and she's saying the right stuff now, so I'm glad to pump her up and say, hey, keep doing what you're doing. But I think if the winds go another way and she thinks it'll be profitable, she'll fucking pivot right away. I don't trust a word she says. So.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
I hate
mean, the rest of these guys.
Anyway,
Conservative Inc. Fuck them all, man. You got whatever Crowder, Walsh.
Yeah, they suck. So
who else?
Tops post.
Shapiro.
Well, Matt.
Fuck them all.
Matt Walsh says.
Ruben.
Top initially posted. No, Matt. Jesus Christ, this goes back and back and back. Okay. So Matt Walsh watched a video of a guy posting himself doing like a 9 to 5, and people were like, horrified. That was like and boring and long, whatever. So Matt Walsh says the reactions to this guy's videos are so over the top and hysterical that I have to assume everyone must be joking. It's literally just a video of a guy going to work, doing some errands, and coming home. Yada yada yada. You get what he's going for. Top responds with the disturbing part is you finding this to be the condition of normal human existence. It was just tote.
Right.
Then he went going to work every day and doing basic errands is normal human existence. If you find the very idea repulsive, it means you're either an uber wealthy elitist or a dysfunctional loser stuck in perpetual adolescence.
Nope.
Top fires back with I'm a father, husband, a landowner. Yeah, exactly. Business owner who understands you push the daily wire is for NPCs who are satisfied with the answers you've given them to their life problems. The human condition is in a cubicle and turning lights on for Ben Shapiro. It's the exploration of the world around you and the ability to create and thrive within it. Now go be a good Shabbos goy and start to prep your boss's tea for Saturday. Remember to couple balls.
I love that one. That was pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
And then it kind of goes back, and then he just starts arguing with people. Yeah, and then Matt Walsh said, "I raised 6 children and talked to a bigger." Geez, this keeps going back and back. Top says, run my business, talk to thousands of people, homeschool and raise my children, homestead, visit my parents daily, live on my property. And then Matt Walsh goes, I raised 6 children and talk to a bigger audience than you every day, but I would never shit on people who work 9 to 5 office jobs the way that you do. I respect anyone who makes an honest living to provide for themselves and their families. This normal working people is the kind of bullshit we used to only hear from communists on the left. Now we get it from right-wing accounts on this site too.
That's like a total
fire back
with because Yeah,
it is.
Okay.
Because he wasn't shitting on working class people. He says that like the conditions that we're living in today are not normal for what historically humans have done. Like it is the norm for most people to go work a 9 to 5 job, but once again, that's not like the norm for human history because we always aspire to do something and be something more than just pawns who work for some corporate shitty office job or something like that. That's what Top's getting at. But for some reason, Matt Walsh wants to say, "Oh no, this is just the norm for all human history." You man up, you take responsibility, you have a bunch of fuck trophies, post them on social media for your brand, and you be a good Shabbos goy and turn on the lights for Ben Shapiro.
Right. Well, Matt's thing is basically like, I think he thinks that, this is like free market behavior, man. This is capitalism. Like, this is what humans do. They work, they produce. I mean, yes, I agree that humans have to work and produce, but not in an environment like this. This is, like you said, this is like a corporate, like government environment. It's some weird like hybrid state corporate dystopia basically, which I am in. I'm the guy in that video. As I said, that is my life.
You are the guy in that video. Yeah. But like Kyle, you said, it's a straw man because it's complete bullshit. And he's just saying that because he knows his fucking gay followers who have dumb shit for brains are gonna fucking jump in on shit on top because they're just gonna listen to what Matt says, right?
Yeah.
It's like. So Todd replies with, I get it, Matthew. If your fans were sovereign people who strove for more, they wouldn't have a need for you. Got to keep the plebes at bay or that DW sub money dries up. To the patrons of my business and fans/supporters, you are more than you are right now. Even if you are crushing, to settle for what life gives you is death. Be great, be ambitious, be racist.
Yes.
Hells yeah.
And then he just, starts shitting on a bunch of fucking people. Like he's going back and forth in the comments.
It was pretty great.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, right? Like the point here,
Fourth top.
I'd
Fuck
replied
Matt Walsh.
to one of, I replied to one of Walsh's, and I'm like, we're not. Like he doesn't understand what the argument is. I don't think because the argument is that the fact that this is like normal human existence, at least in places like where I am, like in cities and whatever, that is like the typical life for a person, and we're saying that that's not a good thing. And Walsh seems to be saying that, I guess, that it's both good and it is inevitable. And I don't think either of those is really true.
Yeah, agreed.
I worked at a call center for TurboTax for like a month, and I wanted to kill myself. And I never had an office job after that.
This is like...
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I worked at a Guitar Center, and you think me, as a, guitar player, I would love doing that? I hated retail. I fucking hated retail. And not that I, love fixing cars, but at the same time, when I know that, I'm working with my hands and I'm, objectively finding something wrong with a vehicle, that's a lot more enjoyable than fucking working.
You're using problem solving.
Yes,
Retail
yes.
has some of that, but maybe not in the most fulfilling way, especially for most men.
Right.
I think that these older conservatives, they're really appealing. The Daily Wire's audience is very, very old, and I think they're living in this old paradigm where, I think jobs were a little bit more personal. People stayed at them longer. They had relationships with the people there. They were doing more real things, even in what would have been an office job 40 or 50 years ago. Right. And there's been a shifting in the culture towards these kind of do-nothing jobs. They're like email jobs. There's a lot of them, and that's kind of like the general upper middle class white experience, and that's not just white, but traditionally upper middle class white, what they're doing. It includes other races as well, and that's the standard that's seen. And it sucks now, a lot.
HR and DEI and shit, those are positions now. It's ridiculous.
If your job is DEI, you probably hate yourself.
Yeah.
Statistically.
Yeah, and you're not only not productive, but you're a drain on productivity, basically. You are negative to society.
Also, Mark Cuban's retarded. Can we talk about how Mark Cuban's
also
dumb?
Correct.
Yeah.
What's his real name? It's not Mark Cuban.
I don't know. It's dumb fuckface. Who fucking cares?
No, it's some Jewish name. He's one of those. He changed it from a Jewish name.
Mark Cubanowitz.
Is that it? I mean, it could be.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, Mark Cuberg.
Mark Cuban Smith.
Mark Cuberg.
Yeah, no. Cuban. He was a guy who's DEI's not bad, and then people just started fucking trashing him, and then Elon got in on it, and he's like, no, it is, and he's like, no, it's not. It's it's not. So, and he couldn't even describe what it was. That's also the funny part.
I got it. So Cuban was actually the name given to him at birth, but that's because his grandfather changed his name from Chavinsky to Cuban.
Oh shit, that's a harsh pivot. That's not even close.
Yeah.
I think we changed my name from Nutter to Wolf. It's well, that's not close. It's just a different name.
Same first letter, but that's about it. You could change yours to the N-word. That would be simpler.
Yeah, that's closer. That's closer than that change. Yeah. That's a wild swing from the fucking fences. Yeah, he saw it. It really is wild to really see how many of these so-called celebrities, famous people, or whatever, are just completely broken in the head. They just have complete meltdowns in public, it's normal. It's fucking really crazy to see this. I think Trump really fucked a lot of people up.
I think there's definitely something to. I don't think it's natural. A lot of people I don't think can handle the fame and going viral and stuff like that, because if you think ancestral times, we would have never been able to be known amongst large groups of people because of just how communication worked back then. Now I think we're still learning how to figure this out, and I mean it's only been you got to figure a couple hundred years that we've really been able to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. It is kind of crazy that it's almost I think we talked about this before, but the mass communication online is something we've never seen before. And at the same time, people are more connected than ever, but disconnected from their own communities that they live in. Yeah. So it's it's totally backwards from where it's supposed to be. To be honest, there's a couple people on my block. I have no idea who they are. No idea who these people are. And like normally, I would say like when I was growing up as a kid, we knew everybody on the block.
Yeah, I don't know my neighbors at all, but yeah, like when I was a kid, like my parents, my family, we knew the neighbors.
Oh yeah, good dude. Growing up, like the whole side of my block was like friends. So like all the adults would be like drinking every night in each other's backyards, like just switching backyards up and forth, and all the kids would be in the pools hanging out and shit. Dude, fucking the 90s rule, by the way. Can we just talk about that real quick?
90s rule. Yeah. I hung out with
the
other kids who were around my age, like in the neighborhood. I hung out with those kids. Yeah.
Yeah. That should fucking
play some basketball and shit.
Yeah, play street football. Fucking hit some kid to a mailbox. He cries. You're like, stop crying. Don't tell your mom. He'll fucking beat you up. You tell your mom.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I don't know if this is just again old man Adam or like I don't truly see a lot of kids playing in the street like just genuinely anymore. Like
no, you're right. They don't anymore. They're all inside, which is also why they're
on
sicker
iPads.
And they have more allergies and shit. They're not going outside. They're not getting the sun. They're not getting vitamin D. It's making them all unhealthy. It's crazy. Like
because
mentally and physically, their health is way worse.
Because, like, I grew up playing video games, still do, right? But it was always a nighttime activity. Like, we were playing a sport all day. Like, we were out, dude, manhunt, fucking football, baseball, hockey, basket, anything, name it. We're doing it all day, especially in the summertime, all day. And then it's like nighttime. We're like, yeah, you want to play, like, fucking GoldenEye? It's like, yeah, because it's 8 o'clock at night. And, like, what are you going to do? Back in 97, you know? Like, nothing.
Yeah, I was the same as you. I think, like I was playing video games as well, but yeah, it was you play those at night when you're hanging out with your friends after you come back in. Yeah, you're playing outside before that.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Thing.
I am becoming just an old boomer fucking like guy. I'm like the kids gotta be outside fighting each other, playing football.
Old man yells at cloud.
You.
Yeah, but like I'm right. I do feel like I'm right. Like I can't prove it, but I just know I'm right in my heart. Like I just know that's like.
Yeah, I remember my uncle always says it like this. He's like every time like we'll be at like his family event or like whatever Thanksgiving, and like kids will like run by in like the living room, and he's like, "This is bullshit." He's like, "Kids were always outside."
Yeah,
and they were seen but not heard around adults.
Right.
Like, and I was like, he's like, they didn't come inside to get water. You had the fucking hose.
Like dogs.
like he gets so annoyed when like kids run. He starts going on this whole rant about like what he did when he was a child, and like, but there's some truth to that. Like, there's a lot of truth. Like like you had to go outside because there wasn't shit to do in the house.
I'm a big proponent, especially like boys beating the shit, not like actually beating the shit out of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like colloquially beating the shit out of each other and like getting the aggression out because like it does matter. Because like when you're like we're all men, so like when we were little boys, we were just like at all times. Like we just had so much fucking built up aggression. So like when you would play football all day and get it out physically, and then you go home and like be able to fucking sleep normally like a person. But like if you don't get that shit out and you're just online all day reading and being stressed out, imagine being stressed out at 10. Dude, I didn't even know his stress. Like I didn't know it was a word at 10 years old. Like I'm like, what are you talking football in school? Like what are you talking about? Like that's all I'm doing. It's like now kids are like stressed because they're like on Instagram and have to like compete with other 10-year-olds. Dude, it's fucking gross.
Right.
Yeah, like, oh, I gotta cut my dick off and shit.
Yeah, it's like it's a lot of commitment.
It's a mess.
Yeah, there's a lot more of that too. That shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, it really is. Oh, sorry, it's so good.
Well, I was gonna say, I think to an extent, is it also less safe for kids to be like out in public as well now? Like it seems that way too. It seems like the crime rates are way higher now.
I think there was always as many pedophiles. It's just now we're talking about it. Can I be honest?
Yeah,
I think that's
I didn't
what
mean
it is.
just pedophiles. I just meant like,
I think there was always that many. Yeah, but
just in general, the amount of crime is increasing.
Yeah,
no, I think I agree with you. Because I would say that there's a couple of communities in my area that have radically changed over like a decade. And they're just not the same. Well, what I mean by that is other people have came and moved in, and things have gone down south.
Yeah, like I think,
and
like,
it's
the neighborhood like where my parents are is pretty much the same. But I think generally, I still think crime is on the rise.
Fucking not wrong with the good comments. If we dug tunnels through the 6-foot snowbanks 25 years later, I discovered my people aren't the chosen tunnelers.
I know. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I
who'd have thought?
Yeah, during the blizzard of '97, man, I tunneled. It was like right around my birthday, too. That was crazy shit. Early April April Fool's blizzard. It was the biggest snowstorm I've ever experienced.
Wasn't that 96?
97, I believe.
Well,
I'm in
were there two?
Massachusetts,
Oh,
man.
right, yeah, but I thought the blizzard 96 hit the whole Northeast because that was a big deal in New York in 96. I remember
thought
that
it was
shit.
97, but
There could have
I
been
thought-
two. There could have been two.
Yeah, I thought there was a big winter storm in '93.
Also, I think.
Yeah,
mm,
that was a year
Man,
before I was.
if we
born,
had someone to
so-
produce this show for us,
I know
Sick.
they could be looking it up. 93.
you're looking it up
or-
right now. I'm gonna look it up.
Here
Right
we had the flood of '93 here in the Midwest, and that shit.
No one-
like really.
Don't
screwed
fucking try to
up.
get on our shit, all right? Don't try to get it on our
Yeah,
on our.
Dude,
fucking-
people lost their houses.
I don't
He's
think
like,
that
dude,
people
we had
got
the
mad and
Oklahoma
lost their
City
life here. Luke.
bombing. The Oklahoma
Typo.
City bombing
that?
happened in '93.
Yeah,
Uh,
Blizzard
we-
96 came right up. Blizzard 96, Philadelphia. Blizzard 96, New York City. Blizzard 93. Blizzard of 78. So I think it was 96.
Yeah, 78.
I'll type
was,
97.
78 was the biggest one that my parents have been through. That shut down everything. That was nuts. But pretty sure it was 97. It was like 3 feet of snow in.
Oh, you know what?
Half.
So okay. So 96 was our biggest blizzard. 97 was your biggest blizzard.
Yeah, it
That's
was
what it
crazy.
was.
It was nuts.
The storm was the biggest on record in the month of April and made April 97 Boston's snowiest April on record, nearly doubling the previous record of 13.3 inches. It also set a record for Boston's greatest April 24-hour snowfall. There you go. So
Yeah.
there was so there were two different blizzards. Look at it. Look at all these fucking blizzards, like a Dairy Queen up over here in the Northeast.
I know. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we had Hurricane Bob. I think was that 93, 92? That was like the biggest hurricane I think that I can remember at least. I think
Well,
there might have been a bigger one when I was a baby, but Bob was like a huge one that hit us.
Sandy for me.
Yeah. That was the big one for New York, yeah.
Yeah,
Sandy
I mean,
was not
that's
as,
shit
it wasn't
sucked.
as strong when it got to us, yeah.
That fucked us up, especially I was on Staten Island at the time. We were an island, so not good. we got
You're
fucking
just totally underwater.
hammered, dude. It was bad. There were boats like in the middle of like the island, like they got like pushed inward. It was crazy, like big boats.
Yeah. All the Indians showed up over here for Hurricane Bob.
Well, they had a because Hurricane Virginie was following.
Exactly. It's so bad.
The slow build. I was watching Typho's give fucking break. Like, I got it.
Oh man.
Oh, that's fucking dumb.
So dumb.
Anybody got anything else?
I don't know.
I can think of.
We don't have a producer. I don't know. Is that his job?
Yeah, well, I was
I don't
kind
know.
of hit all the things I wanted to, but if
That's
anyone
supposed
has
to be
anything
me
else.
now.
Yeah.
It's all about you, Toad. Always
It's a great show, everybody. Follow me on MySpace.
Okay, so that's the end, I guess.
This fucking guy. Dude.
I hope that's Bleach.
Does MySpace?
By the way,
exist?
yeah, but it's like music. The crime rate in the 90s was going down, but still higher than it is today. But we've had rising crime rates for maybe a decade, maybe a little bit less.
Yeah.
So it's a relativity thing, but a lot of human nature relies on relativity. So the
Yeah,
absolute terms don't matter that much. It's compared to the past
Yeah,
or somewhere else.
I think it's probably worse crime though. Like I think wouldn't we rather have like just like gangsters shooting each other and doing crack or whatever like the 90s.
Yeah.
90s.
Toronto,
there were-
cut it up. Sorry,
In the
Toronto, cut it up.
In the 80s and 90s, there were a lot of like robberies, like people, like fucking handbag snatching, which is scary, I think.
But now it's
I
just
think-
like full scale looting.
Right, yeah, but like I do think that like as far as like social impact, it's pretty traumatic for somebody to forcibly have something taken from them, like a woman getting her handbag stolen or something, especially if it's like with a weapon. Whereas like like obviously the looting in the stores in California is like crazy and not good, but I don't think that produces the same level of like societal trauma to individuals as robbing them does.
Especially if it's like a CVS. Then it's
Yeah,
not
'cause-
even, like,
yeah.
Who cares? It's some corporate
And-
entity.
Those crimes aren't like, I mean, it does suck. There's other things to it, but like they don't like they're not like, they usually don't have weapons, and they're not fighting anybody. They're not like forcibly taking it from an individual. It might still be a little traumatic, but I don't think as much as being threatened with a gun or a knife or even just a large man or woman. Women can be robbers.
Seinfeld normalized it, man, when Jerry stole the loaf of rye from the old lady.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you old bag. That's my rye.
Great show.
Great show.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess
one
we're
of
doing
the
plugs.
best.
Toad.
Tower Gang Toad on Twitter, and you can follow me on the Tower Gang podcast every Wednesday night at 9/11 Eastern, the most offensive comedy podcast on the planet. I'm running for president or for the presidential nomination of the Libertarian Party. You can go to lp.org/poll to throw some money my way to try to get me on the debate stage there. And I am also the host of Better Off Dead, BETTOR. That is the most suicidal gambling show on the planet that nobody watches. So check that out too. It's great. That's where you can find me.
The Leafs tied it up. The turtle may be helping me that I bet on.
I don't have money on that game, but it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah, let's go turtle. I hope that turtle, for that turtle's fucking sake, I would want that turtle dead if he's wrong. Go follow me on Twitter at Adam Nutter. Go listen to Cult of Us podcast, youtube.com/Cult of Us. And I want to say this Friday I'm in Philly at Myers Brewing, or next Friday. One of the Fridays. One of these Fridays upcoming, I'm there. And fuck. Just follow me. I'm going to post them all my shit. Just follow me on social media. But I'm done.
All right, you can find...
I want to go after. Go ahead.
Okay. You can find me, Kamatovik, on Twitter. Last name is spelled Matovcik. Sam, I don't know if you're snorting coke or what, but man, you are very intimate with that camera right now. You can find my band, A Common Crown, at acommoncrown.com. Got a couple cool shows coming up, as I always plug them. We're going to be headlining one of these stages, the Millvale Music Festival. If you're in the the southwestern Pennsylvania area. In Liberty and Health 2 times a week. I did my Sunday podcast, and I have DJ Thermal Detonator coming on Wednesday to talk about 9/11 and foreign policy, and then Cognitive Vigilance Thursday nights 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, and then obviously here every Monday at 8 p.m.
That guy stole his name from Star Wars. Just saying.
Yeah.
If you go to my channel, I did 3 consecutive streams of the 4.5-hour episode of Graham Hancock and Flint Dibble. That's the anthropology stuff. So check that out on Illegitimate Scholar. I think it's pretty goddamn good. It's long as hell, but it's a good time.
Want to see me piss off Sam? Bro, you look like that Flint Dibble guy.
Get him out of here.
What that was.
At The Real Typo on Twitter, Biting Bullet. We'll have a podcast out this week. That's all I got.
All right.
Bananas, baby. Get your potassium.
Get your potassium up. Get that K up. And we'll see you fucks next week. Bye.